each one of you is gonna use his or her quirk at the maximum, you know? Yes, that's what I said. To push him to his limits. Good job, good job. Oh! Tokoyami is a good place for you. Good. To block him into the ice. Was it enough? I didn't think so. Cool! Oh my god, you're so good! For them to not move, to block him inside. No, it's not enough. Don't you dare hurt them. The two of you together! Dark Shadow, come on! Oof! Come on. Oh, you're gonna get him mad. Something bad is going with it, the fact that he can't control himself anymore now. Ochako. Fuck. He's in pain. You did it. You pushed him to his limit. Now is the right time. Okay. My boy. Now, you with that, come on todoroki. The fact that you remembered what Andover said. All of his body, you need to freeze all of his body. Your teeth. Eh? Oh, it was not done. Really? The animation right there looks really great. Eh? They're just kids, they're so young. Oh. That poor girl! They're just kids now! Ah, Deku! You want for the villain and you want to save the girl, Bakugo, for once. He's gonna become your hero now, Maholo. Together. Make me proud, guys, make me proud. Oh! Was it enough? And you're gonna explode from the inside, like. Fire tornado, like. 100%? 100%? What can you do? You can't stop.
私の個性は聖火のごとく引き継がれてきたものなんだ。
Your quirks? What the fuck? What? And Bakugo, you would be okay to give your quirk everything to win? You're making me so proud, guys. What? Oh no, it's really like both of you, you are like that? You are both of the quirks? You can do that? What, of being the number one? share your quirk with him. Both of you together, you can win. Oh, the music. I would have never expected thought of something like that. Together, guys. Together. It's not gonna be the last. The last of this fight. No! You think that you did the same than All Might? Giving it to Bakugo? I just understood! He gave his quirk to Bakugo and his flame, his quirk was erased. So Bakugo has everything? I just understood. Yes. During some moments you had one for all, both of you. Yes. That's why you said the last time. You did. You thought of it and all, and you did what you had to do. Can't he give it back to you, Bakugo? Eh? I don't understand. I don't understand. Who has what quirk? I don't understand, I'm not sure. Not you. I'm sure you will. Saying something nice? No, I didn't see. I'm sorry, during that moment, you know, at the end, I didn't understand, you know, what was Deku's plan. I understood that by giving his hand to Bakugo, something would happen, and after that, to see them like that, I was like, that's it, they merged, you know, they were like that, and you know, no, in fact, at first, I thought that he was asking Bakugo to give his quirk to Deku, because sooner, you know, during the movie, and you saw it, it surprised me, Nine said that Deku's quirk is giving him the ability to have more than one quirks, and that was the first time that I think that someone said it truly like that, so I understood that he could do something like that. So because of that, because they talked about it a little before, when Deku asked for Bakugo to give his hand, I really thought that it was Deku asking to Bakugo, give me your quirk. So I was already like, oh, that's amazing, Bakugo is accepting to give his quirk, like Bakugo without his quirk, but he wants so much right there to win and to fight this villain. He understands so much that he needs to protect these kids and this entire island that he's ready to do it. So you know, I thought of it like that. After that, we saw these two being really the same, like they looked like each other so much during that moment, and both of them, they were sharing the same quirks, you know, Bakugo's quirk and Deku's quirk. So I was like, oh, okay, in fact, I didn't understand the thing, and they merged, you know, like their quirks, they mixed together, something happened right there, it's amazing and all. And you saw it during this entire end of the fight, and when Deku said, this is gonna be my last, I didn't understand that Deku, in fact, gave his quirk to Bakugo because he remembered that moment when All Might did it, and that during a certain period of time they had the quirks, you know, both of them together. Deku understood that, you know, when he said to himself, sing, 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 he thought of that moment and he knew that he needed two quirks like him, you know, to win against that villain. So that's why he did it. So for him it was really the last time that he would use his quirk. It would be his last smash and all, because he gave it to Bakugo. And Bakugo, it means that he understood it, and that's why he said to Deku, are you really okay to do that, you know, to give your quirk, so to never be the number one, to not be the next All Might. But at the end, Deku has his quirk and All Might is talking about you gave them that miracle and all, and we can see that Deku's body is lightening like that, but not Bakugo's body. So for me, for what I understand, at the end, both of them, they have their quirks back and that's all. But I'm not at 100% sure of it. So that's why I would have wanted at the end for both of them to use their quirks for me to be sure of it, or just to talk about it to be sure of it. I'm at 90% sure that it happened like that. They have their quirks back. But I still have a little doubt. And no matter what, for some seconds, you know, for some minutes, both of them, they tasted, you know, the quirks of the other one. And more important, Bakugo felt what it was to have this quirk. And you know, in a way, at the end, when I thought that Deku didn't have his quirk anymore, I was like, I think that Bakugo is gonna give it back to you. Because I'm not sure that Bakugo would accept to have this quirk like that. And no matter what, to have this quirk, like he wants to be the number one, the top hero and all, on his own. Because of his quirk, because of how great he is. And for Bakugo, it's not a question of you have a better quirk than mine. It's a question of you're better than me or not. Do you understand what I mean? So even, you know, if all of that miracle wouldn't have happened, I'm pretty sure that Bakugo would have given it back to Deku. That's really something that I believe into a lot. At 100%. That was amazing to see these two like that, fighting together like that, being the same. And you know, we had before All Might saying that both of them together, they represent what really a true hero is. One who wants to fight the villains, you know, to win against the villains, and one who wants to save people, to protect them no matter what. Together, these two things, they are really what true heroes are, and both of them, they want to win and to protect, but not into the same order. And Deku, he had a conversation about it with Katsuma also during this movie. So really, All Might was right, and since a long time, I know, I feel And they said it also, their relationship is so important, is one of the main things of this anime. And really, together they can win, together with their values, with their purposes, you know, their goals. They are representing what true heroes are, and together during a fight moment they can win. They are like that, you know. So to have that, to have them really merging together, being the same like that, it was the representation of what was before just a symbol, you know, just something, an idea. Like right there, they were that really, truly during this moment. It was amazing, and it was beautiful on screen also. It looked beautiful, the music was perfect during that moment. That final fight was really amazing, and for so many reasons it was so great. All of the movie, you know, all of that thing about our guys being on that island to make that job, you know, to be heroes, to help people. I really appreciated it because that was a real training, in fact, for them, and I appreciate that more, you know, than them being on a new training camp. Right there, that was also a training, but they were confronted to real duties in real life, and yes, you're not gonna fight villains all day of your life, you know, as a future hero. No, for sure. You're gonna make little duties like that, and all of them are important, and that was cool to see them being like that. And for sure I was proud of all of them during these moments, like during the fights. All of them, they gave their best, they pushed their limits so much, like Aoyama, Ochako, really all of them, Kaminari, Momo, Kirishima, and that was so painful to see them being so hurt and pushing themselves that much, and all of them were ready to give all of themselves, you know, all of their quirks, but also to be hurt, to die. You know, we had that before, like for example, against Overhaul and all, we had that with some of these guys fighting and being ready to be that hurt and to die, to protect someone, to be against a villain. But that was the first time that we saw all of this class, you know, all of the students of this class being like that, doing that. Oh, it was impressive, it was amazing. These two kids, you know, they were cool. Their story, their narrative arc was cool also. To have this girl who didn't want for her brother to be an hero, who wanted to protect him with what happened to their mother and all, the fact that they were living on their own. That kid was ready to give himself like that. The fact that he always believed into heroes and he wanted to be one, and at the end he's promising that he's gonna be one, and he has his two heroes telling him, you're gonna be one. That's amazing. You know, to finish like that with him, I'm glad, because it's really like maybe the third mission that heroes they have, to fight villains, to protect people, and Bakugo and Deku are representing that. We know it, both of them, one is representing one of the mission, but together like that at the end, they are representing in fact the third mission of heroes, to inspire kids and people to be the next heroes and to give them hope, you know, the symbol of hope, the symbol of peace. It's about that. It's about inspiring people, making them sure that heroes are right there to protect them, and that also they can be the next ones. So right there, together, they accomplished that third mission of what it is to be a hero. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I think that this end was really great. Finishing with this kid, admiring them like that, these two together, and that thing about I'm gonna be a hero, I'm gonna be strong also. It's cool. That was a cool movie. For me, we need to have a consequence of this movie into the next season, like season 5. I want a consequence of this movie, at least for Bakugo and Deku, what happened with their quirks being like that, with what Deku was ready to do, to give his quirk like that to Bakugo, to trust him with it, to be okay with it. And for their relationship, also for me, what happened just right there is gonna have a big importance, because Bakugo saw that Deku was ready to give his quirk, that being the number one, it's not that important. Right there, it was about saving people, and Deku was okay to do that. And you know, really, for their relationship, I think that Bakugo is gonna trust Deku even more after that, and he's gonna trust also that Deku wants to be the next All Might and can be good at it because he was ready to do that. Do you understand what I mean? Like, really, for me, what happened right there was really important for Bakugo and Deku and for their relationship. So I want consequences of what happened right there during this movie for these two, at least for these two, into the next season. It could be great if it's gonna have also consequences for all of the other students who gave a lot of themselves during these fights, but I want at least for Bakugo and Deku something. Ox, also, like, I don't know why I have doubts about him. I don't know. But see, even at the end, I had the impression that he was acting weird. That was cool. That was so cool, this movie. Okay, so it's all for you and for me for this video. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.